All right, 360s, getting corals. We're filling it up with all of the cherry-picked SPS corals from worldwide. I got the whole list, like right here. We'll share it in a little bit.
We made it.
Yes, Victor and Josh here were kind enough to fly up all the way from Florida to Minnesota to help put them in.
13-degree weather. What's up with that? It's 79 in Orlando, man.
It is cold and it is snowy. You look down and you were shocked with the 2 feet, but it gets worse.
I'm glad we put some heat packs.
Yeah. All right, so this tank, man, has now been up for, I don't know, well over a year now, cycling in various states, getting ready. I've cranked the lights up bit by bit, fought a few pests along the way, but now I think ready for all of the SPS that's going in there. What do you think makes it look ready?
So I was looking at the tank earlier, what you were saying in the live video last week, the amount of coralline. I thought you painted that rock.
It does almost look fake.
Yeah, it's got some really healthy tube worms. I can see the health of the fish. The sand looks more than ready, doesn't look to be new. I mean, I personally think, other than testing the water, the tank looks more than ready, buddy. I think I'm very excited, you know?
Josh came out and said when it's growing coralline algae, it means that the tank can support calcareous algae, meaning a calcifying organism. Probably the best possible sign.
Like aquaporas, that's what you've been wanting, right?
A calcifying organism, right? And we were actually just talking, Josh and us, it was about what makes that coralline grow so much. It's a little anecdotal, but I got my own reasons. What do you think makes it grow?
I think it's the same one that you think it is. It's Saltwater, so.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. It could be magic, elixir dust. It could be the pH increase. It could be
the lime water, you know?
The hydroxide. School. Yeah. Lime water, kalkwasser, solution. All the tanks I've ever run kalkwasser on just grow coralline algae way faster than anything else.
If you go back to the videos that you made in our old store, the 500-gallon tank, if you look on the floor, there's like little caves that the coralline algae made, and fishes will go and like hide down there. It was just so cool to see, you know? That's how strong the coralline algae, they create little rocks, you know?
Well, I was actually told that's what Fiji rock, the old Fiji rock of old.
It's coralline over coralline over coralline.
Yeah, the rock is actually just coralline algae.
Have you ever seen coralline where it starts plating?
Yeah, sometimes, yes.
Actually, I got to send you some of that. We grow it from time to time, and you can actually send it just like a frag.
Just like a frag?
Yeah, it looks like a Montipora, but it's all like plating coralline algae. It's fantastic if any of you guys seen it before, you know?
So to me, like really just a sign that the tank, probably the best possible sign. And I now have the patience to let it get to this point, to be ready, because frankly, we're going to add a lot of expensive coral to the tank. So
yeah, you picked up a lot of crazy acroporas, and I know you wanted to go all SPS, but I got a little surprise for you. I snuck a couple of LPS and a couple of Suantes. I hope you're okay with that.
I had a feeling that you were going to twist my arm, and I'm okay with it.
I brought a couple torches, couple hammers, couple goodies, you know. I know you wanted some of those.
In fact, I can like shift the blame now. It's your fault.
If no, we'll put them in someone else's tank. If it's got to be only SPS, you know, we'll deal with it.
We'll see it come together, man. We got a whole ton of corals here, but tank like absolutely looks ready. All right, so what's the process of putting all these frags going to look like? I'm sure everybody's kind of wondering.
All right, so what we're doing is we just took them out of the box. Josh is unbagging them right now. We number each little plug so we can recognize the names so we don't forget them. It's very important, you know, because you pick them based on their names. You want to like treat them like they're your pets, you say, right? Like a little animal or something like that. So we're going to keep track of the names, and then we're going to glue them in the same exact order that we had them in the 1,500-gallon tank. We know which ones are higher, which ones are lower. And then some of the LPS, if you allow me to put some of those in there, I'm going to put them on the lower side, little pockets, when they'll get so much flow. Because I see you got 2 MP60s and you got 4 ton Z-power heads on top of the return pump. It seems to be a lot of flow in there.
There might be even a
little bit of a challenge.
All right, we'll do our best. So this is a couple of things that like were cool for me. Is normally I would have ordered the corals from you guys, just shipped them up here, put them in myself, and put them all and like arrange them. But in this case, I feel like I got to take advantage of the fact that the people that grew these things actually know where they go best. They know the pattern of the growth pattern. They
how
know
much flow
the
do
height,
they need?
the flow, the whole thing.
And we know which ones are going to grow more aggressively than others. I was looking at your tank here, what was it called, the 180? I was looking at it and I see a couple Montiporas literally covering another Montipora below.
Yep.
Like it's the Setosa. The season's greeting is killing the Setosa. So what we're gonna do now, if I know an aquapore is too aggressive, I'm not gonna put it next to one that it grows very slow, you know? So those are the things that you wouldn't think of when you don't do this every day, you know?
Okay, so this is the cool part for all of you, where this kind of comes together. For me, I'm excited to actually start to grasp the names and hold on to them, right? And so one of the things that we're going to do is we're going to shoot, they've actually shot mother colony shots of all of them back at the WWC facility. We're going to overlay the little frag that goes on top of it and show it to you guys in a later video so you can see the names of them, what the adult form looks like. And then like next year, we'll come back, or maybe 6 months, whatever it is, come back and show the growth, the frag layered over the mother colony.
I'll be very excited to see it in about 6 months to a year. Kind of like it took me 2 years to see again the 160.
Yeah, we released that video.
The 180,
today.
sorry, and it looks incredible today, by the way. You know,
it's totally transformed. I mean, like I got to give it to Malachi, who is the guy who takes care of it, but executes the plan that we built, and it has totally transformed. First year hard. We actually will have a video on that whole journey as well. While you guys
they need to see that because I didn't know it was looking that good. I know it was pretty frustrating on the beginning, like we were talking about bare bottom.
Yep.
But now it looks incredible. It simply does.
So you're gonna see though in this tank, man, not only all of the corals that we selected to go in here, but you'll see the mother colonies, you'll see the frags, you'll see the growth, so that when this comes time for you guys down the road to put corals in your own tanks, you'll actually be able to do the same thing they are. It's like, oh, that's a fast-growing coral. It's big. It has this kind of growth pattern.
It plays, so it grows in branches, whatever the case may be. You know?
This is a good place to put that type of coral.
Yeah.
So that is probably one of the most exciting parts for me. Is like, now let's watch and grow these into the same mother-sized colonies that are happening over at Worldwide, and get them big and cool, and let you guys share in that journey. All right, so you've got to be wondering what we're doing, what we're putting in here. There's bags and bags and bags of corals that are going in. So let me just like burn through a whole bunch of them.
All right.
We've got Jason's Fox Jolt. We got the Yoda. We have the WWC Jello Shot, the Brain Freeze. And by the way, when we were going through this in your video, like, nailed it. The name, man, that looks like the Brain Freeze.
You know what? I used to know every single name known to man. And now the business has grown a lot, and I'm still trying to stay connected to it. And Ryan challenged me to see how much I knew, and I knew what, 80% of them.
Yep.
That's not bad, you know. And so I'm proud of it. So now that he mentioned a lot on there, I'm picturing the names in my head, you know. So
we're up in your game.
Yeah.
The ORA Bottle Brush, the Kobe Bean, the WWC Acid Trip, the Ultimate Stag, Pink Tip, Mr. Freeze. Oh, that Ryan Watermelon Acro.
Oh, we named it after you. Ryan Watermelon Acro.
That was the lamest name I ever could have got. I gotta come up with a better one. WWC Yellow Tips, the Aussie Slimer, WWC Too Legit, Silver Surfer, Jason Fox's Flame, Ninja Turtle, Joe Dirt, the WWC White Walker, Vicks Laripes. That was a cool one, actually. The Bungee Smuggler, the JF Home Wrecker, the Hippie Juice, the Tyree Rouge Mealy, the Blue Monster Icebreaker, Oregon Tort, the Black Sabbath, Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
Jeez, do you get enough of them, buddy? You got enough for all of that in there?
All right, well, there's a whole bunch here, man, also that you guys brought that I didn't even ask for, that I'm pretty excited to see.
Yeah, we brought you some Fuzzy Navel. We brought you some All-Star, Banana Peel, Nuclear Grapes, Sabotage, King Fiji, Madmen, Hollywood Dreams. You didn't ask for any of these?
Nope.
But we know they're good growers, and we just figure we gotta fix your tank, man. So why not do it the right way?
All right, so here's where this goes next. So we're gonna close out this video. But after this, we're going to put in that montage. They're sending us the videos. They're coming. We're going to show you guys all of the corals in a future episode here. You can see it in the adult size colony as well as the tiny little frag.
And they might see you trimming them as well.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
yes.
A sneak peek.
Yes, there's actually videos. So if you haven't subscribed actually to Worldwide Coral, there's 3 videos of me going down there that you should definitely go check out. They've actually got videos now coming up here. We'll release a bunch going forward. So, I don't know, the BRS 360, the one sitting here in my office, what I get to see every day and nurture,
Yeah.
Now, coming into your guys' life with actual SPS corals, we're going to grow them out.
And a little bit of LPS.
A little bit.
Don't tell no one, guys.
See you guys soon.
All right.